All right, guys, welcome back to my channel. I do believe this is the last retreat video that I'm going to do from our last Texas. I'm going to call it the Texas Fort Worth retreat because we was here in Fort Worth. So we got this beautiful package. Now, I don't know if Emma packaged this like this or if the girls added stuff to it to give to us, but most of the goodies and came from in this pack came from Emma. So I'm sure like the stickers and stuff the girls probably just added in. And the extra matching paper I'm sure they added in for us to be able to use, because when I went to this particular retreat, guys, I packed light. I bummed dies off of everybody. Let me tell you, I think I used only one of the dies that I took, and I only took a handful, like maybe 5 or 6 dies, and I only used one of my own. So I'm gonna go ahead and open this pack. This pack has been used because I created some things using the My Creative Time goodies. So let's go ahead and open. It was packaged better than this, you guys. This bowl was not this janky, but like I said, I opened it so I can use it. Otherwise, I wouldn't have had nothing to use, because when I tell you I hardly took any paper, anything like that. So I'm gonna try to show you. Ooh, ooh, ooh! I'm dropping stuff. What I think that they added in here for us, and then the stuff that is actually okay. These are the things that I think that they added in for us. So there was some black and white trim. There was some pom-pom trim that they had there that they gave us. There was also those trim bundles from Michaels that have all the different types of trim on the one bundle, hang kind of long. Yeah, they had that there too, that we can use at our discretion, I guess. So inside is some pre-made cards with envelopes. These are amazing. I use these all the time to make cards. It's just so easy. Some little pumpkin stickers, some Jolie's. Woo! Yes, very cute. And then some alphas. They have um, the mint green on the side. These are really, really cute gold, kind of like the pink ones from um my haul video. Now, this was to match, some of the orange matches this kit, but it also matches the kit from Erica. So they just gave us papers that we can use. It's funny, somebody had theirs sitting on the thing, whatever. I didn't even use my papers, I used somebody else's. I think I used the black out of mine though, but that, like I said, I don't know. I was just like, hey, can I borrow that? Can I borrow that? Hey, let me use that. Let me. I didn't take anything. So we got these. Let me see. I'm buried the cover sheet for this one, but it looked just like this one. So we got these pads from Emma, My Creative Time. You guys, make sure you go show her some love. So this is what this one is called. Wicked Whimsy 2025, My Creative Time. So y'all go check her out. Like when I tell you, she support us Texas girls all the time by sending us some goodies. She is really good friends with MJ. Some of the girls in the Texas group are on her design team. I think everybody in our group is on the design team except for a few of us. A few of us aren't on anybody's design team. I guess we're not worthy. We not worthy. But let me turn that around so I'll know when I'm putting it in here. Let me put it in here the right way. And I did use some of these papers as well, a lot of them. So that was one. I'm not gonna worry about putting that back in here right now. And then we got Midnight Magic 2025, again from My Creative Time. Y'all, I love this paper. I really do. Like, I like the images. This candy corn right here, in love, in love, in love. So we got two paper pads, and then she also gave us the ephemera pack. Look at that. And I use these as well. And this is MCT Ephemera 05 and MCT Ephemera 06. Trust me, it is so adorable. Adorable, you guys. Go get it. If you don't already have it, which you probably already do, go get it. And then she gave us 2 dies. I did not create with this die, but a lot of the girls did, and they already posted their pictures on Instagram. I did not use this die. I did, however, use this die for one of the projects. I also used some other dies. I meant to write them down. They were dies that I borrowed from Melissa. Melissa brings this big old thing. Like, it's like this caddy, and it's just filled with dies. And I guess she trades them out based off the event and the theme because they always different. Some of them, she has a lot of My Creative Time and a lot of Erica's dies that, you know, are her favorites that she uses a lot, that she brings almost all the time. But that lady probably got so many dies. Oh my goodness. So let's go ahead, and I am going to show you what I created using My Creative Time dies. Now remember, the dies that I used, I borrowed from Melissa. I have no idea what dies they were, but they were fabulous. I need to ask her so I can go purchase them. So I did use this die, and I made this little Frankie. Let me see. I need something solid. I made this little Frankenstein. Well, the Frankenstein came from Natalie. She got 2 different. I put both down there. It's like put some bling on it and sassy blingy me or something like that. Anyway, I'll put both of them in the description box, whatever. But I borrowed this from her because she already had it made. And then, like I told you, I was taking people's dies. So this little bat, I borrowed that from Betty, but I do believe it was an Erica die. I do believe. I'm not for sure 100%, but I did make it. I popped it up. I used the larger tag and the larger heart to create this, and then just stack some little bats on top of it. I thought that was really, really fun. Now this is where I use the My Creative Time dies just to make some embellishments. What I'm gonna do with them, I don't know yet. But I also used her ephemera packs. I think the little ghost came from this one, and the pumpkin came from this one. So yes, I added a little bow. That's where I used one of those spiders that BB gave us. I made a little tiny itty bitty bow and put a little bling in the middle of it. Happy Halloween. I took these blingies from Soleil. Like when I told you, I was just getting stuff from everybody. The only die that I used that was mine was this rosette die right here. I absolutely love this. This is probably my favorite rosette die. It really is, because it makes it this little all the way up to like a 12, maybe even bigger, 18-inch, 24-inch die. So I love it. I love it. But I used all My Creative Time dies and ephemera with this one, except for this one is a David Tatera die, I do believe. But yes, look it. I was just jacking everybody for their goodies. Like, and then remember I told you I don't know who had their paper on the table, but I used it because mine is still here, but I just did not go in my bag. I really packed really, really light on purpose. So yeah, I didn't think I was going to craft actually. So that's everything I used My Creative Time. And then since we did get some paper from Erica, what time I had left, I went on ahead and created this. This is from her Halloween paper this year. I thought it was cute. Again, I took this little image from this little die cut ephemera piece from Natalie. And then I use, if you haven't didn't know, I'm now doing paper rosettes, and I do them in a 4 colorway. So I use this die, and as you can see, it is the 4 colorway. I really like how it pops behind projects. It just gives your project another element, another layer, more dimension, whatever, whatever. This is Erica's shaker bowl die, but I did not use it as a shaker. I just use it like I would a piece of ephemera, and I pop that on there. This, of course, is the My Creative Time die. It's 2 different die sets, I do believe, that I borrowed from Melissa. Thank you, Melissa, again. And then here, these little flat backs. I think I took these from Betty. Like, I don't know. Like I said, I was just trying to use what I could use without, because I had minimal stuff, like very minimal stuff. But, you know, I wanted to create and craft like everyone else. And this is what I came up with. It was just some, I guess you can use them as tags. You can put them on the front of a card. Oh, they'd be really cute on the front of a card. But yeah, so that's what I created at the Fort Worth, Texas retreat. Had a blast. Can't wait to see the girls again here in October. It's coming up quick, fast, and in a hurry. If you have some ideas of what I should create, it is Christmas themed. If you have some ideas of what I should create for the girls, leave a comment. Let a girl know I need some help. I need some help. So I'm asking my crafty friends to give me a helping hand. And again, thanks for watching, sticking around for this 12 minutes and watching me talk about paper. But anywho, until next time, guys, bye.